makes us spin.
Buccaneers, Giants on EA Sports. East Rutherford, New Jersey is the site for today's matchup.
Phil, one team coming in here hasn't lost in seemingly forever. They just keep on winning each and every week.
You know, Jim, and I don't see much changing. Everything is in rhythm. It's working. The offense is hot. The defense is hot. And then when they get in a tough situation, it seems like the coach, he designs a play that works on defense or offense. They're going to be tough here again today.
The Giants lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers from the 22. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. And now we'll look at the Buccaneers offense. They rank towards the middle of the pack in passing offense this season. The Buccaneers now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. Third down and 1. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. They bring in the extra tight end.
The defensive line's all shifting to the right. They're going to try to find a way to pressure the quarterback.
The Buccaneers from the 32. Picked up a couple that time. And now here's the Giants' defensive lineup. Their strength, their ability to stop the pass. Second down here. The Giants defense now is going to go nickel. Feeds him again. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down at the 45. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Handoff made. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. It's now second down. The Buccaneers lined up, bunch formation. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
When the defense is going to play safe and they don't want you to run by them, you've got to be able to throw these out routes where the receiver's cutting towards the sideline and the quarterback stick it in there.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. This play set up by the long gainer. Here's the running play. Off tackle. Runs it across for the touchdown. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. First down at the 21. That's a gain of 7.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And here we have second down.
Let's go.
He'll go ground. Picks up about 2. Here's our look at the Giants' offensive lineup. They've done a great job of converting on third down this season. It's third down coming up. The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. Right back to him. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who could pick them up and who could stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
This is going to be a long field goal attempt. The Giants had a fourth down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout. The Giants will punt the football. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. And a run back of about 3. The Buccaneers offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Handoff out of the I formation. The Buccaneers offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. An extra tight end on the field for this one. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
The Giants load up the box, going with the 46 defense. First down at the 37. Second down coming up. Ohio. Let's go. From the shotgun. Scrambling out of the pocket. Way, third down. The Buccaneers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Quarters formation here for the defense. The Buccaneers snap it at the 36. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. The Buccaneers need to get to the 27 to pick up a first. The Buccaneers will go with the pistol on this play. The Buccaneers have it at the 34. The Buccaneers turn the ball over on downs.
The Buccaneers decided to go for it on fourth down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Giants weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt. As they take the field here, do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive play.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
It's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. They'll run it here. Second down coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Able to reach up and grab it. How about how high he went up in the air to get that one?
unbelievable job that time. And again, that's part of every offense now in the NFL. It wasn't like that when I played. We didn't have guys that could go up and make catches like that.
First down following the long play. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Giants moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. They want to keep feeding him the football. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
The Giants, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Coming up, second down. Right back to him one more time. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
The Buccaneers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Get ready.
He hauls it in. That picks up 7.
So close to getting the touchdown, but what a good job by the defense. Hold them about 1 foot short. Let's see what they do in the next play.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Playing press coverage to the outside. First and goal. The quarterback into the end zone for the touchdown. And in the closing moments of the first half, these teams are all even once again.
A lot of good things have happened for both teams, so I think when you go in at halftime, if it goes in tied up, I think both coaches are going to be happy with the situation right here at halftime.
And the kicker's ready to go. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Buccaneers on offense, you'll remember the last time they were on the field, they faced that decision in opponent's territory and opted to go for it instead of kicking the field goal.
Yeah, I would think they're pretty motivated coming back out in the field, especially since they got nothing out of that last drive. I agree with the decision to go for it on fourth down. They just need better execution from the offensive players.
First down at the 20. Pulls it in for a gain of about 5. That's another reception. Give him 2.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you. I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the first half. You can't be worried about making mistakes. Sometimes you got to be aggressive.
Third down on the way. The Giants lined up in the nickel. He'll take the snap from the gun. Running room. Trying to escape the pressure. And there he goes, sliding to get away from the hit.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. The catch is made. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Jim, a good decision here by the coaches to go into hurry-up offense right before halftime. You want to get as many plays off as you can before the halftime whistle blows.
No time to huddle right now. They go right to the hurry-up.
Well, and this hurry-up offense, such a big part of the NFL. So many close games. You better be good in the hurry-up offense.
The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Well, it's all about timing when you talk about a quarterback and receiver. They both got to be on the same page, know what each one is expected from the other. That time it was not there. That's why we have another incompletion.
The Buccaneers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. 2nd and 10. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
First down here after the completion. They're setting up screen. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss. Stepping up to the line at the 10. Second and goal from the 10. Scanning the field. And the quarterback cannot escape Floyd.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there. Hits the quarterback and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
We've reached the intermission. And soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants offense will try to set the pace early here in the second half with this game tied, Phil.
Yeah, they're going to try to set the pace, but look, on the other side, this defense is aggressive. It's tough. I think the defense is going to get after them and maybe cause a turnover right here.
Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
When you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back in rhythm.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel to the ground. Now looking at third down. He makes the catch. That's his first reception today.
Well, that's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
The Giants have it at the 34. Strong eye handoff here. Picks up 8 here. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. That leads us to second down. 2 tight ends on the field here. Gets it again. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. 2nd and 4. Handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down here. Takes off with it. Should have had it.
We see it so often nowadays. All quarterbacks moving around the pocket. That time he gets outside the pocket, but as he looks down the field, nowhere to throw it, nobody open, just another incomplete pass.
Coming to the line at the 39.
Second down and 10. Reaches out and grabs it. Taken down at the 33. That's his third catch of the day. This is third down.
Get ready.
The Giants will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first. They better hurry to get the snap. They'll go ground.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
That is play number 10 on this drive. The Giants have it at the 24. Smith's there to take him down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can pull it with a run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score.
Third down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The give. Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense.
Boy, as a quarterback, you know you drive your team down the field. You got them in position to score. Then you fumble the football. The defense recovers inside the 20-yard line. That is tough to overcome.
The Giants defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. And he's going to slide feet first.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
The Buccaneers from the 22. He's got the catch. Picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field, nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field. It's a nice catch, just short of the first down.
Third and short, following the completion. Press coverage all the way. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The catch.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
The Giants packing the box here. 46 formation. Here's the handoff. He's tackled right at the 31. The Giants with a nickel look here on defense. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Buccaneers snap it at the 31. And that's a gain of 9. That's reception number 2 for him.
They get set quickly, ready for another snap. Tight end in motion.
The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 40. Sharif Floyd puts a stop to that play.
Hurry up, 2-minute offense. Set up screen.
Into the open. Ball is out.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Set up now at the 37. Here's the first snap after the big play.
Benjamin's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
From inside the red zone.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
First down coming up.
The Giants defense packs it in now, going with the 46. Gets the handle here. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Coming up to the line at the 4. Second and goal from the 4.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay Bucks.
Finding the end zone for the second time.
Well, Jim, I think he's one of the top 10 running backs in the NFL, and he proves it because he just knows how to get in the end zone. That time, he's physical, gets that extra little yardage that you need, and gets into the end zone.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Giants offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Quarters formation here for the defense. From the shotgun. Looking long.
Pass is intercepted.
He's brought to a halt.
Getting late in the game, and will the offense look to milk the clock or go for the knockout?
Jim, I think they'll go for the knockout. Go out there and try to win the game. Don't look for the other team to lose. You take advantage of this situation and be aggressive.
He'll take the snap about midway through the 4. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the 4th quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Toss to the outside. Has the first down. Now looking for more. He's taken down at the 35.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game and also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Handoff made. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Coming to the line at the 30. The Giants out now in a 4-6 formation. The Buccaneers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. He's got a little bit of daylight here. Gains 18. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
1st and 10. They'll go crowd. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. Second down. Press coverage all the way.
Here we go. 1, 2. Flex round. Flex round.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
And here's the toss. And that's a touchdown late in this one.
Well, that touchdown just put the icing on the cake, Jim, whatever you want to say, because now the lead's too big, not enough time for the other team to come back. Great job by the offense.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Fields the football at the 3. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The Giants are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Going for the home run. Makes the play. That's his first reception today. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve.
And in for the touchdown. Late in the 4th, and even after that touchdown, they're going to need a miracle in the closing moments.
I think what we're finding out, the game is never over. Play it till the end. They did a great job of scoring there. Now can they find a way to get that football back and maybe win this game?
That's a timeout call. The Giants need a score, so they're going to be going with an onside kick.
Well, they have a lot of options to choose from in the onside kick there because I've seen them in practice do many different onside kicks. but the attempt was just not good, and they're probably going to lose the game now.
The Buccaneers offense doesn't want to do anything to screw this one up at this point, Phil. They've got the lead, and they've got the football late in the game.
Wow, you're such a positive guy, Jim. I like that comment. Go down there and tell them that. Don't screw it up. But what do you do in a situation like this? I always like to try to draw the defense off sides on first down because they're anxious, and you can take advantage of that.
The Giants defense lined up going with the 46 defense. First and 10. They'll run it here. And gains one. The Giants will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42. Double tight end formation. Second and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. The Giants will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. Third down now. The Buccaneers have to take their final timeout. That's it. It'll be third down. To the ground. A foot race to the end zone. The 10, touchdown. That may have been the clincher right there.
Yeah, what a game all day long. So exciting to end it like this late in the game. Man, you enjoy victories like this.
The point after try is in the books. The Buccaneers setting up for the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Giants offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them, don't take any chances. Don't get hit again and just get off the field.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Well, they came in off a win, and they get another one here today.
Hey, 2 weeks in a row, Jim, you play good football, you win. That's a lot of positive reinforcement. You feel good about what you're doing, and there's no way you'll think you'll lose the following week.
So for Bill Sims and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.